Tesla's stock is entering a historic moment, and the biggest catalyst is already here. Just yesterday, Tesla closed up 3.56% at 410 a share, hitting intraday highs of 425s. Think about that. Tesla is now only about 18% away from its all-time high of $488. That means with just one more strong catalyst, this stock could hit a brand new record high before the end of the year. And this time, the spotlight isn't on Wall Street or institutions. It's on Elon Musk himself. Musk just bought $1 billion worth of Tesla shares on September 12th, scooping up 2.57 million shares at an average price of 389. This is the single largest insider purchase by Tesla's CEO in history. This is not financial advice. If you enjoy in-depth analysis like this, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what comes next. Now let's pause for a second. Elon Musk knows Tesla better than anyone else on this planet. If he's putting $1 billion of his own money into Tesla at 389s, don't you think that's worth paying attention to? Remember, you can't invest in Musk's private companies like XAI, X, Twitter, or SpaceX. They're not public. Tesla is the only public vehicle that allows investors to follow Musk directly. The last time he bought Tesla stock was back in 2020. Back then, he invested just $10 million, an average of $51 a share. Over the next year, Tesla's stock surged 800%, climbing into the 400s. Now, Musk has multiplied that bet by 100, from $10 million to $1 billion. That sends a very loud and very clear signal. And here's something even more important. This buy wasn't part of a pre-planned trading schedule. Musk didn't have to do this. He decided to buy spontaneously, which means his conviction is sky high. Wall Street analysts are already pointing out that this signals Musk is fully recommitting himself to Tesla. He's telling the market with his actions, not just his words, that Tesla is still his number one focus. Over the past weekend, Musk was reviewing Tesla's robotics team, overseeing the new Hardware 5 AI chip and checking in on AI data centers. Every ounce of his energy was focused on Tesla. This is Musk in full immersion mode. For a long time, some investors worried that Musk was distracted, or worse, that he was selling Tesla shares to fund his acquisition of Twitter. But this $1 billion insider buy flips the narrative on its head. He's not just holding, he's doubling down. Dan Ives, one of Wall Street's most well-known analysts, said this is Musk's clearest vote of confidence in Tesla's AI future. It's not just a trade, it's a statement of loyalty to Tesla shareholders. And the timing couldn't be more critical. Tesla's upcoming shareholder meeting in November will vote on Musk's new compensation package. Under Texas law, both Elon and his brother Kimball are allowed to vote, which wasn't the case under Delaware law. That dramatically increases the odds that the package gets approved. The chairwoman of Tesla's board has already said Musk is the leader they need for the next decade, especially to push forward in AI and autonomous driving. This buy strengthens Musk's hand ahead of that vote and sends a message. He's here to stay. But let's shift to Tesla's short-term fundamentals, because that's where things get even more exciting. Wall Street is forecasting around 430,000 vehicle deliveries in Q3. But independent analysts who track supply chains, registrations, and production are raising their estimates. Some now see Tesla delivering close to 490,000 or even 500,000 vehicles. If Tesla actually breaks 500,000, that would shock the market and force analysts to revise their models higher, potentially propelling the stock to new highs. Demand is strong across all three key regions: Europe, China, and the US. Berlin has increased Model Y production. China has begun deliveries of the new 6-seat Model Y. And the US just got an indirect EV tax credit extension that's boosting orders. With all three regions firing at once, the delivery numbers could crush expectations. Now let's talk about the long game, Robotaxi and AI. This is where Tesla could become not just a trillion-dollar company, but a multi-trillion-dollar empire. Dan Ives believes Tesla could have robotaxi fleets deployed in 30 to 35 US cities as early as next year. Federal regulators are trending toward looser restrictions, and politically, there's no way the US government is going to let China dominate AI and autonomous driving. Expect huge support at the national level for Tesla's rollout. Musk himself has teased that FSD version 14 will represent a 10x leap from version 12, delivering safety levels 2 to 3 times better than a human driver. That opens the door to commercialization much sooner than most people expect. Then there's Hardware 5, Tesla's new AI chip. Musk says it will be 40 times more powerful than Hardware 4, more compute power, more memory, more bandwidth. That level of processing, combined with constant real-world driving data, makes Tesla's FSD almost unbeatable. Morgan Stanley's top analyst, Adam Jonas, recently test drove FSD 12 from New York to Michigan and said 99% of the drive was autonomous. He barely touched the wheel. He admitted he couldn't imagine buying a car without autonomy in the future. And remember, that was version 12. Version 14 is going to blow minds. Tesla isn't just building software, they're building hardware that makes this possible. AI 5 is on track to be the most efficient inference chip under 250 billion parameters. AI 6 is already in the pipeline, with Samsung set to manufacture it in Texas. This kind of vertical integration, designing both the hardware and the software, gives Tesla an edge that legacy automakers relying on nvidia simply can't replicate. And then there's Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot project. Musk has said that one day, 80% of Tesla's value will come from robots, not cars. Think about that for a second. Tesla's robot has 3 unique advantages: a walking brain that understands the physical world, fully functional hands, and mass-scale production capability. Once production hits 1 million units per year, each robot could cost as little as $20,000 to $25,000, cheap enough that every business, and eventually every household, could afford one. Musk has called this the most important product ever in human history. Tesla is already redesigning every single component of the robot in-house to make mass production possible. So the big question is $410 a good entry point? The truth is, short-term trading always carries risk. But stretch out the time horizon to 5 years, and the picture changes dramatically. The longer you hold, the less risky Tesla becomes, and the higher the upside grows. Smart investors don't try to time the absolute bottom. They dollar-cost average, they build positions patiently, and they let the long-term story play out. Think back to when people swore they would only buy Tesla at $240. Well, now it's at $410. And if you're still waiting, you might miss not just $100 of upside, but thousands of dollars of long-term gains. Personally, I've seen the power of long-term investing. During Tesla's sideways trading over the last couple of years, I kept buying, lowering my cost basis and strengthening my position. Today, my average is far below the current price. That's the power of consistency. And don't forget, Tesla's last 2 major rallies saw the stock jump 5x and 14x in just 18 months. If you were waiting on the sidelines then, you missed it. The winners weren't the traders chasing quick moves. They were the believers holding through the noise. Right now, Tesla is once again at the start of a massive opportunity cycle. Musk's return, his historic insider buy, accelerating AI and robotaxi development, stronger deliveries, and the upcoming shareholder vote, all of these together create a recipe for Tesla to surge higher. For long-term investors, $410 could one day look like a bargain. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. If you enjoyed this deep dive analysis, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. We're just getting started, and together, we're going to witness Tesla reach new heights.